Okay, right, so today we're going to work on making our own dart stand. This one right here is the real deal, around £100 for this stand. This one here is one that I put together myself. I'm going to show you how to make your own for under £30. First of all, you'll need to go onto eBay and order yourself a speaker stand. Now, when I ordered these stands, online they look very similar to the Gorilla stands and the Unicorn stands, and they are extremely similar to the super expensive ones. So, this is pretty much your dart stand. Try and get one that comes with this as well. This is a speaker mount, which is going to be our main part. So put this to one side. So we're going to use this bit. What you'll need then is a block of wood. Make sure that your block of wood is the same size as your stand. This is going to be a really quick, simple way to make yourself a solid, sturdy stand. Once you've got your bit of wood, I put a bit of screw in to paint it. See how quickly I'm painting that? I put the screw in just so that I didn't paint my fingers when I was painting it. So, this is going to be what everything fixed to. Next up, screws. 4 screws. I use black ones just because it hides them a bit easier. Line up your base plate. Like so. Solid. So when we put our base plate on, make sure that the locking device that comes in the stand into the plate is the opposite side to where your fixtures and fittings are. Fixtures and fitting, locking. What you're going to need is a dartboard bracket, and I presume a dartboard. Go over to the dartboard wall and we shall steal this one. This one is just a Winmau Blade 5. Now I'm going to use the fittings from this board because I like this rotor lock system that it has. So we'll unscrew all of these. Then you'll need yourself a set of pliers. Now in the Winmau rotor lock we have these fixings here which help these screw in, which means your board stays sturdy. So put one halfway back in like this using your pliers. Don't worry, it won't damage the board. You can pull it out. So now we have the fixture that we will need to put into this. Repeat that on all 3. Now, once you've got all your fixtures and fittings out, this is the only time I have to do this. You'll use this board once this board is knackered and you use your new board. You won't need to re-pull these out because these will be fixed onto your stand. So it's only your first board that you'll need to pull the pieces out of. Now what we're going to need to do is, using these fittings, we're going to drill 3 holes to place these into. So we're going to put one up in this corner, this corner, one at the bottom centre. Like so. So now you're going to need a drill bit and a drill. Here's one I used earlier. So we go 7mm wood drill bit. So again, not too close to the corner because you don't want to split the wood, but you want to be able to, once these are in, just be able to hit the side, just a bit like on the, when you're on your dartboard and there's just the edge poking over. Make sure when you're drilling your holes that you go deep enough so that the whole of this thread will go inside. If not, you won't be able to pull it back in far enough for your dartboard to sit on your bracket. So now I've made some nice holes and a mess. Next up, hammer time! So, hammer. Get your 3 inserts. And then they're going to go in 1, 2, 3. Then we have this. So now we've got the 3 in there. These will screw in nicely. Magic. So we've got our 3 rotor lock pieces in. Next we need our bracket. And that will just sit nicely above the centre. I keep it flush with the top just because then it means that I haven't got to stand as high as if I've got it at the bottom. So back to our magic screws. We have 2 screws for this one. I'm going to keep it nice and flush with the top and in the centre. Like so. You can use any screws for this. These are actually black drywall screws, I believe, that I'm using. Like I say, the idea of these makes that I'm doing is just stuff that you might have laying around your garage, an off-cut timber. You know, I'm trying to make this so that they're not super expensive to make and they're just things that we can put together. And this won't take very long at all. We are pretty much there when we get to this point. So when we're putting all our fittings on, this bit doesn't matter so much if it's not in the center, but try and make sure that your bracket, this bit, is over the center of the pole. It'll just help with the center of gravity when you're placing it on. So make sure that this is in line with this. Obviously, you can measure it all out and make it really neat. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible just to show you how it all goes together. So once we're at this point, this is now ready to go onto the dart stand. However, if you want to go one step further, you can, whilst you've got your drill out, go for a 3mm drill bit. into the drill. And then along the opposite edge again to all your fixtures and fittings, along this edge, I'm going to do it really quickly, but you can do it nice and neatly. I'm just going to drill 3 holes in this side, 3 holes in this side. A good inch distance between each hole. Take a bit more time than I am. This is literally just as quickly as I can, so I'm not here all night and you don't have to sit and watch this video for too long. So, slot straight on, just like so. Tighten this up so that it stays on, nice and tight, doesn't fall off. So, I'd say the actual height is probably around, yeah, that eye height. So you'll measure it when you put it up properly. These stands also come with this sort of safety pin in case it drops, which I think is quite neat as well. You can adjust, so you can have it so that this pin, you can have actually resting on the safety pin, and then if you need it to be a little bit higher, you could adjust the legs. But yeah, and that is the dart stand. So, moment of truth. Put the board on. So we have the piece that normally sits on. Let's try and get it up. And that just slots in like so. Then using the rotor lock system, just as you would when you're hanging the board up on the wall. If you can see that in there on that camera. And then just adjust them. It's actually a lot easier than when it's on a wall and you're trying to do it. Make them nice and tight. So you can see the board then is sturdy. In comparison to the expensive one, the one I've got over there. That's your dart stand. So, nice and simple. It's not actually that heavy either, which is nice. And then remember we had the fancy extra holes that I drilled. So when you're traveling, and this is hot in your hotel room or even in your house, and the 6 extra holes mean you can store a couple of sets of darts behind it out of the way. So just a piece of simple wood, and there is your dart stand for well under £30. Bargain. If there's anything else you want to see me try and make cheaper than you can buy it, drop me a comment and let me know. All the pieces that I used in this will be listed underneath, drill bit sizes, and where I sourced everything from. Thanks for watching.
You can always subscribe to my channel.